Back again, joined with my friend Aga once again. Thank you very much. So far we covered legs, body. Today we're gonna focus on the upper body, yeah? Or the head. So this one we're actually gonna start by showing it like we did earlier, right? A few different techniques. It's gonna be 4 different techniques. So if we're starting here, the first one, what we want to do now once again is working on knowing that we are in range. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put my fingers up and I'm just gonna touch his forehead without him moving, so I know that I'm in striking range, right? So we're here, I could touch, right? I could touch. That means that we are in proper striking range now. So the first technique to avoid, it's just gonna be 2 steps back, right? So if I'm here, I step into jab, he's gonna step back to avoid. You see? Perfect, right? Same thing, I throw a cross, same thing there, perfect. I throw a head kick, same thing, right? I throw a teep to his face, same thing, right? Right there, he's creating enough distance to where he's safe. So that's the first technique. He's gonna attack me now. Right. Now, a lot of times, what I'm gonna react to, or my first sign to react, is their front foot. This is normally what leads every attack for almost everybody when we're not already this close, right? We normally take that one little step for whatever attack we want to do, right? So it's to create momentum, but also to close the distance. So normally that's what I react to. When I'm here, I'm waiting for the attack, I'm looking at that foot. So even if he throws a cross, he's still gonna have a little step. That step tells me, I'm not waiting for this. I'm paying attention to this, right? Now with this first move, because we're all stepping out of range, I'm safe no matter what attack it is pretty much, right? The second one is a lean back. Now lean back could be done in 2 different ways. So the first way is we're stepping back. I'm gonna show it from the front actually, because this first step is really important. That I'm not stepping straight. I'm stepping 45 degrees out, right? My head's gonna follow this foot. Now, my arm is gonna go down. This is to help counterbalance. My shoulder's gonna come to my jaw. So from here, I'm stepping, I'm leaning. You see my shoulders all the way here. My hand is here. You see I'm not flat, I'm up on my spring. So once again, I'm here, I step, my head follows this foot. Yeah? I'm leaning over my hip, not over my back. Right? So I'm leaning on this part. Yeah? So now if me and Aga, we're facing each other, attack. So once again, we're gonna measure the distance first. Yep, I could touch it. He's gonna avoid. See? Easy. Small move. Now, what I'm gonna have him do now, right after he avoids, I'm gonna let him feel what kind of counter he could do easily from there. So we're gonna do the same thing again. Add a attack after. Okay. Just feel it, don't force it. Get that step. Right? Personally, we're gonna have preferences there. Me, normally I go either cross or I go kick. Cross I find a little bit easier because I'm quite heavy on this leg. So as I'm driving off, it's easier to punch than to kick. Kick from there takes quite a lot of effort. So me personally, I like the punch from there, but everybody's different. All right, now moving on. Next one, it's gonna be ducking. Yep. Now when we're ducking in Muay Thai, we can't roll like in boxing. We can't duck and roll, right? So I'm not doing this because knees and stuff, yeah? Not only that, In Thailand, you're allowed to hit back here. So if I'm doing this, he could elbow me right here. This is not illegal if I'm the one exposing myself, okay? So, because of that, we have to sit straight down, right? I have to keep my upper body straight. Now, personally, I like 2 steps. I don't like to just go down and up, because I'm still right in the same place, meaning if they miss the hook, maybe come with an uppercut. Now I'm right there. So personally, I like 2 steps. If I'm going to the left, down, up. Going to the right, down, up. Now, if you pay attention, as soon as my foot moves, my body drops. See? So I don't step and then down. They go together right away. Same time there. Good. Right? Now, how low do I need to go? This varies. But the one line that we can kind of think about is our shoulder line. Because if I throw a hook, let's say, if I'm aiming for their shoulder line, that's going to bring me to their jaw. So I need to get below this to be safe. Yep. So now let's say it's me and Ago here. Once again, we're going to measure distance first. Measure distance first. We're here. You see I'm in range. I'm in range. Right? Now he's going to avoid. Here. Now, I'm aiming this height. So, let's say he is just a little bit taller than me, but not that much. If there was a bigger difference, I would still aim for shoulder line. Meaning, if I was shorter too, he's not going to aim his shoulder height. He's going to aim my shoulder height. I'm the one that need to learn to go under my own shoulder height, okay? So, if you're partnering with somebody, always aim for their shoulder height, right? Meaning, say, if I'm shorter than him, I'm not going to go here, because that's not his shoulder line, right? So pay attention to that. Always aim for their shoulder line, and let them practice going that deep under, right? Now, he's going to add a counter after, right? So I'll throw. Now, something we talked about earlier, I don't know if you noticed, but he was too far away, where I wouldn't have to worry too much about it. When we're doing these steps, the best is if we're thinking of radius around the person once again. So he should have stepped 45 degrees. So he keeping his range, right? So again, if I go here, see now he's in range. If you go the other way, same thing. Right? We see there, now he did it correctly. So yeah, think radius, a circular movement, right? Because if we're going side to side, not only are we not facing our opponent, we're also creating more distance, right? So that's why it's such a key. Now let's say he strikes, right? Now from here, see I'm in range. Yeah. Again, if it throws again, same side.
Okay. Right hook. Okay.
See now, I went straight to the side. I can't. I still have attacks from here, but I'm way more limited. Yep. Same thing, I wasn't really facing him, so this pretty much is the only attack I had, but I would kick him, I would land it at this point. I don't have my power at this point, my power is here, right? This would have been right in the beginning of my kick, there's no power. So, just a little difference now of stepping here, see? It's a little distance now. My hips are facing him, 100% square. That means I have every single attack I want. Every attack is there, right? I have both my sides available. Okay. All right, moving on to last technique. Last technique is slipping. Now, slipping in Muay Thai because of leg kicks, I find to be a little bit different. As for in a lot of other stuff, you can lean out over to the side, you're rolling your shoulders, right, like in boxing. Thing is, when we're doing this, we're grounding ourselves too much. Every time you become too heavy. So you can't protect your legs at this time. And if you see somebody doing this, you can set up your leg kicks just by throwing a few punches, let them slip it, and you know that their leg is going to be there for counter. So what I always recommend instead is moving your feet and connect your head to your feet. So if I'm stepping, if I'm going to step to the left, as soon as my left foot moves, my head goes with it. And then I follow with the right. If I'm going to the right, as soon as my right foot moves, my head goes with it. Right? So see now I'm not moving my head, I'm moving my feet. But I don't want to do this. I don't want to step and stay here and then now try to move. Right? And I don't want to lean and now try to step. Because then I'm too heavy. So these need to connect together. You see? As soon as I step. Right? Now another thing I don't want to do, I don't want to sit down and do it. Because now we're just slipping. The taller I am, the lighter I am on my feet. Right? So, we're facing each other. Once again, we're gonna know that we're in range. We're in range. Best now, once again, is go outside. Meaning if I strike with my left, he should go to his right. Not wrong to go the other way, but once again, he's going into my whole side that's open and especially my power side. Alright, so if I throw a jab, I'm here, right? Perfect. Alright, if I go with my right, like this. Good. Go left again. Now, another thing I just want to add, and this happens a lot in training, is that we're having a photo shoot almost, right? So a lot of times, let's say now if I punch and he avoids it, what a lot of people do, they pause here. Now they're standing here letting their partner work, obviously, but they're standing here like we're taking photos, right? This is not a good drill to do. So whenever I strike and miss, I should still always focus on my reset, right? So if I strike right again, here, I need to get this back, right? This is also going to allow your partner to really find what's really open and if they could get there in time or not. So don't pause at the end of your strikes thinking you're helping your partner. You could do it slower, strike slower, but you should still always come back. Yeah. So don't hang out here. Okay? That's it for today. And once you see, he did a little bit there when it came to counter-attacking. Now, I'm going to do a short little clip now of a drill that's good to build reaction. This movement's not always going to be exactly what you should do in a fight, but it's going to be a matter of reaction and distance and counter, right? And what it is, we're going to do shoulder taps. And the other person is not allowed to block, they're only allowed to try to avoid, right? And if one person starts by attacking, you try to avoid, then you try to counter. Just to teach you about the distance. Remember this one?
Yeah, one side and one side. One arm and one arm, or whatever.
Yeah, no, we go one strike, one strike.
Okay.
It could be left, 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 left. It doesn't have to be left, right. All right. But we go one strike each. Now, like I said, no blocking, right? So if we're here, we're gonna start a little bit slower. And a really big thing on this one, don't stick your fingers forward. Fingers up, okay? Now also, I'm not trying to hit straight like this. The safest is tapping on top. Think that you're gonna tap their shoulder from the top. Because in worst case, tap them on the head. Yeah? Okay. What I don't want to do is this. Stick him in the eyes. So don't aim for their shoulders like this. Yeah? Even with fingers up, this happens sometimes. Tap from the top down. Top down. Yep. Alright, so
Stay in place or move a bit.
this one, it could be done stationary, which in boxing you'd be your feet in a tire, right? Or you can move a little bit. You're allowed to move a little bit side to side. So I prefer that because that's going to help you a little bit more about being mobile also not feeling restricted here. Especially for Muay Thai where we don't want to tilt too much to the side, but better is I'm shifting and moving my feet at the same time. Alright, so let's go one. Hands down, no blocking, right? So sometimes what you do, you bait them. And in this one, whoever goes first normally has just a little disadvantage, right? Because I can pull out. If he starts, I can wait for him. And that pulls out his attack. You see there? He went first, I can stay right there. So normally whoever goes second has a little advantage. But you're allowed to do feints. But what a feint is just this. Okay? This is not a feint. That's an attempt. Right? So I can't do this. This would be an attempt, and that's a second attempt. But I could do this. Right? I could do little feints, but never full extension. Yeah. So again, we go a little bit. I can add your feints. Right. So I'll start. Sit straight. Turn. Turn away. Turn over your hips, touch your back. One thing to pay attention to here, never straight. You're leaning over your back. If you're gonna lean straight back, don't think leaning, think hips forward. Or better, if you shift a little bit, turn a little bit to make sure that you're on your hips and not on your lower back. Okay? That's it for today, guys.